So this is one of the curious topic which cloud developers wants to know how to do the automation on Google Cloud Platform. And by writing the code, deploying it on multiple services like App Engine, Cloud Run, and handling also the API endpoints. It takes a lot of overheads of managing all of the service stack. So Google Cloud has a service called Cloud Build. So this service works with two to three services and creates a CI/CD pipelines on Google Cloud Platform. So today I'm going to show you how to implement this entire pipeline by using only two files, and you can completely maintain this file, completely maintain this stack and this entire automation by only using two files. So who can be beneficial for this kind of automation? For example, web developers. A team of 2 to 3 developers, and they want to manage the entire cloud infrastructure as well as their source code and their deployments. So they can do it by, you can say, on a one click. For example, if they are developing the web development code and they are pushing their web development code on GitHub or a source repo, for example, source repo like Google Cloud Source Repo, and after that they are building the Docker file, the Docker containers, and then pushing it to different services. They're managing it. Also, they are looking whether the containers are healthy or not. So instead of that, what they can do, they can focus on this on the source code, and once they create Docker file and YAML files are related to cloud build. So once they create these two files, they will be able to manage the entire CI/CD pipeline. They don't have to go and see in the console whether this service is working or not, or whether the containers are doing well or not, because the entire pipeline is built on almost serverless services. So people like web developers, cloud engineers, data engineers, and cloud developers, they don't have to use third-party CI/CD tools like Terraform, Ansible. And one of the advantages of this automation is it reduces headache of DevOps operations, single command operation and deployment. Easy to maintain. You don't have to maintain anything. Once you create a file, all you have to do is just change the parameters in YAML file, and the pipeline will get changed. Also, it comes with a versioning system. For example, each and every commit to your source code will have its own version. So whenever you want to roll back to previous version, you can roll back at any time. And one more thing, you can create multiple pipelines for multiple branches. For example, if you are having one branch for backend, another branch for front end, and 2 to 3 branches for different API points, and you want to deploy it on multiple services, like backend is one of the heaviest thing you want to process it, and App Engine is one of the best tool on Google Cloud to implement cloud backends on it. And front ends are always lightweight. So you want to use minimal resources for each and every services. So what you can do, you can implement triggers in cloud builds for different branches. For example, for backend branch, and for front end branch, and for API branch. So I'm going to show you all of these things in upcoming tutorials. So wait for it. And the second thing, and most important thing, once you create these triggers, you can disable it at any time. You don't, and you will You will not, you say, if you if you want to create this one, once you create it, at any point of time, you can go to the console and just disable it. Let me show you how you. So here you can see I have created a few builds here. Mm, and these are the triggers. Right now I have created over two triggers, but one for my landing portal, which is another, which is using this cloud build.yaml file, whatever I have mentioned it already. So I'm going to show you how the YAML file works on for cloud build. And here you can enable and disable the trigger if you want. So once you disable it, the entire pipeline goes down. So you don't have to. And here you can see I have selected the master branch, but you can create different branches. And this is the source repo, which is using this is my deployment code, and these are the files. So that's it. We'll start from the next tutorial. Wait and watch, and subscribe to Sabaton Shine.